Well, and here come the two sets of starters. You'll hear the crowd. It's not fake crowd noise for this one. There are some 5,000 expected inside of the Parc des Princes because he's marking the same side that Di Maria works on. Neymar does have a tendency to play more central as he is now. And here's Di Maria. Again, outside of the boot. That's a first shot on target from Paris, but an easy save. Pass was intended for Kobayashi, but it deflects off of Shrivers, and it's Paris back the other way through Neymar, leading Mbappe into the final third. Icardi makes the run. Mbappe holding on. Mbappe into the 6, and Neymar just has to redirect. And in the 20th minute, the dam breaks and Paris are in front.
And that was unfortunate from Vukotic, who tries to cut out the play after his teammate is beaten on the right-hand side by Mbappe far too easily. But again, the discrepancy in ability between both players.
And Thiago Silva was there. He's looking sharp in the early going here, Thiago Silva. Neymar. Through ball for Mbappe. Mbappe for Icardi. And once again, Girard is there to palm it away. Waasland-Beveren just happy to keep numbers behind the ball at the moment. Neymar working between the lines, did well to find Mbappe, and Neymar's shot is saved by Girard, who's been busy. But rather, this is the plan forward, seemingly, for Thomas Tuchel. And here's Neymar. The through ball for Mbappe. Icardi makes the run. Icardi unmarked, and he's denied by the woodwork. Still alive now for Neymar. Settles at Neymar, looking for the second, and it's cleared off the line. Yep. But a penalty as Neymar was pulled back.
It's a clear foul, a clear tug on Neymar. Icardi is going to have nightmares about that because a poacher should never be missing from this range and that wide open. Tries to overplace it, if that's such a thing, beyond Girard.
There's not much he can do about that. Hands in his pocket, Neymar slots it through beyond Lucas Girard. It's Paris Saint-Germain 2, Waasland-Beveren 0.
There's been a lot of talk lately, Dre, about Sergio Ramos' prowess from the spot. I don't think Neymar falls behind, just the way he manages to freeze the goalkeeper. Very few players are able to do that. The starter step, which is legal.
It's skill to get past Neymar and Bakker, now Albanese. And the slalom his way through, laid off for Kobayashi. Bizimana turns and fires, deflected off of Marquinhos. In any case, just a verbal warning. Probably the right decision. Di Maria from distance. The defensive posture of this Waasland-Beveren side that have managed to frustrate Paris. So Neymar with a lovely pass through, and now it's an empty net for Di Maria. Squared across from out of Icardi. Icardi denied by Vukotic. Second chance for the Argentine, same result, and a third trickles wide.
I'm not sure if it's a free kick or a penalty. It seemed like there may have been a handball on that. And right here on that second shot, does that go off of Vukotic's arm?
Well, Icardi has now been denied by the woodwork on what should have been a tap-in, and then blocked twice by Vukotic. Neymar struts, lays it off. Still looking for Icardi, and this time he puts it in the back of the net. It's 3 for Paris, and that one from deep in the bag of tricks.
Well, how often do you see that sort of penalty in 2 consecutive days, in 2 consecutive games, or 2 different games? We saw Sergio Ramos laying off a ball for Benzema yesterday. It had to be retaken. This one is, well, I would say perfectly executed, may be an exaggeration considering that it was a little bit too wide for Icardi, but he still manages to get there. Had to be quicker from Heymans. Held on to the ball a fraction too long.
Here they come. Long distance shot skips wide. 1 minute added on as we've reached the 60-minute mark and toward the end of this second of 4 periods. Di Maria back across the grain. It's loose at the doorstep and poked in by Mbappe. It's now 4-0 to Paris at the death of the second quarter.
That red carpet ball was just begging for someone to finish off the play. It went past 2 PSG players. Mbappe, unforgiving, ghosting in at that back post. And there's nothing that Pirard can do to deny Mbappe.
Bagba. Kalimuendo with the back heel. Choupo-Moting between the lines. A nice turn by Choupo-Moting, and what a finish that is. Well, that's the nicest of the 5 goals so far for Paris. Choupo-Moting, world-class strike from the substitute.
Well, you were asking whether Cavani is going to be missed in the first half. When you see Choupo-Moting finish off a play with that sort of quality, well, this is what he is able to deliver. He is a wonderful player, and I think he'll play a big part this coming season.
So going back expertly now. Forest of legs and out the other side for Draxler. Back to the 18, Choupo-Moting. Oh, how's that for an introduction into the game? 2 goals in quick succession, and suddenly it's 6-0 Paris.
Left, right, it doesn't matter. Has a little bit of luck involved in this one as the ball takes a wicked bounce off of the turf. But it doesn't matter.
And then here's Kaluendo, and he's found the back of the net. Oh, it's Mbesso, the center back. The teenagers are out there for Paris, and it's number 7 of the match for the French champions.
Well, it's a great delivery from Sarabia. At the back post. Goes in. Mbesso. Easy from that range. All he has to do is stretch out his leg.
Koita goes for goal himself, and it rattles the crossbar. Sergio Rico perhaps surprised by it. Not just your league title, but your league title plus doubles, triples, quadruples, as has been the case with Paris, and nothing is enough unless you win the Champions League. It really does create a really high bar of expectation. It really goes beyond even what most super clubs can expect. There's a chance to pull one back, and it's parried by Sergio Rico.
And
that will do it. 120 minutes done. It's Paris Saint-Germain 7, Waasland-Beveren 0, the final score at the Parc des Princes. The first game with fans here since March.